Hey guys, Gravender here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. And today we're going to be going over my top 10 favorite signature abilities. Now, I just want to let you guys in on a little something, so you can keep this in mind whenever I do these top videos. If I don't have the character, I can't have a judgment on them. So I know a lot of people like certain characters, and that's perfectly fine. But to me, if I tell you that, let's say, Agent Venom, I don't know exactly what his signature ability does because I don't have the character. But if I was to throw him in on this list and be like, yeah, man, he has the most awesome signature ability in the entire game, it would feel fake to me. Because I've never played with him. I've never played with certain characters in the game, so this is based off of what characters that I do have. And the same goes for any of the top 5 videos that I do. This is strictly based on characters that I do have. So now that we've got that out of the way, this was a fan suggested video. So hopefully you're watching the video. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I did like the suggestion. I hadn't really thought about it, but let's get into it. These are my top 10 favorite signature abilities in the game currently. Number 10 for me is my absolute beast of an Alliance Wars defensive character in MAGIK. Signature ability. After filling a bar of power, MAGIK has a 25% chance to enter a state of limbo for 3 seconds. The chance increases by 12.5% after filling 2 bars and by 25% after filling 3 bars. Based on current signature level, chances are increased by 14.4%. Love it. I think most of these characters should have something like that in their bio. Based on current signature level, chances are increased by, instead of just kind of throwing it in there. But I absolutely love Darkchild because it gives you more chances for Limbo. Limbo is an absolutely amazing ability, and I have often found that these past the signature ability that we have, Darkchild, is really the one that does the most damage as far as Limbo goes. Because this Limbo can go away really quickly. The ones that we get off of the special attacks, they go away so fast that it's not even funny. I've noticed whenever I actually fight with her. But whenever we actually proc one off of Darkchild, it lasts so long, and it rewinds everything that was done to her while the Limbo is in effect, and also deals damage. So I absolutely love it. Now let's move on into number 9. Number 9 for me is Iron Fist with his signature ability Focus. Focus is one of those things that absolutely harmonizes perfectly with Iron Fist and the fact that he deals so many armor breaks that it's not even funny. The Iron Fist repeated strikes to pressure points wreak cumulative havoc on the target's armor, with a 21% chance to reduce it by 14.6% for each activation. So you get an additional 14.6 for each activation. This is one of the biggest things that makes Iron Fist so awesome, is his ability to stack so many armor breaks on top of each other, and then the higher the level his focus is, the more damage output you're going to be able to do on the champions you're going up against. So let's move on into number 8. Number 8 for me is GAMORA with Assassination. A 36.9% chance GAMORA's Godslayer Blade deals a lethal blow, striking for massive critical hit damage. I think the higher the level she is, the better the opportunity it's going to be for that to proc, and the better the chances are that you're going to totally decimate someone. 36.9% chance is not exactly the best in the world. I can't exactly remember the last time I actually saw my 4-star or 3-star GAMORA hit an assassination. But when she does, it is absolutely insane. And probably on par with, or maybe even better than the Sting you get from Yellow Jacket's L1 or L2 ability. So let's move on into the next champion. Next up for me, Unstoppable Colossus. Now I love Unstoppable, and Juggernaut has it as well, but Unstoppable Colossus is just so much better because it lasts longer. It absolutely lasts longer. It's absolutely insane. And the time frame goes up the higher that Unstoppable Colossus is awakened. Now, I know I try to keep characters off of this list. They're a little bit harder to acquire, like the Realm of Legends champions. But, to me, I don't really think that Unstoppable Colossus is a 4-star is completely out of reach for anyone, as long as they're doing Alliance Wars regularly, and they're hitting that help button regularly. I'm almost back up to enough to be able to get this guy another time. But I think I'm going to hold off and wait and try to get him as a 5-star. I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. But calling upon the power of Siddharok, Colossus becomes unstoppable, shrugging off all enemy attacks for 3.3 seconds. It seems like it honestly lasts forever. It's absolutely insane. I love Unstoppable Colossus's Unstoppable. He is an absolute beast. Next up on my list is Black Panther. And I had to go with my 4-star because he is currently maxed out. He's one of those characters that I almost forget sometimes that I have maxed out. I've been saying for a while now that I've only got Black Widow, Daredevil, Hawkeye, and Hulk at max levels, Sig level 99. But Black Panther is too, so there's 5 of them. I have 5 max level signature ability characters, and Black Panther is an absolute beast at level 99 Lacerate. T'Challa's fists give way to cat-like claws, carving limitless is the key word there, limitless lacerations in his targets, with an 8% chance, each dealing 66.7% of your attack's direct damage over 7 seconds. I was using this guy earlier in the arena for the little special feature crystal thing on the Sundays or whatever, the one that's not really that big of a deal, at least not to me. But he was just stacking so many bleeds on the 5-stars that I was going up against. It was absolutely insane. It's like they didn't even have a chance against a 4-star. So now let's move on into the next character. Next up on my list is Ant-Man. And I know a lot of people are probably thinking like, Ant-Man? But I'm telling you right now, Pimp Gas Control at high levels is absolutely insane. It is one of the best signature abilities in this game. It is the complete and total counterpart to one of your guys' favorite signature abilities in the entire game. And the next one on my list. I won't get into that right now though. Ant-Man subtly alters his size during combat with precise Pim Gas Control, granting a 44.3% chance for incoming attacks to glance. Glancing hits cannot be critical, deal 50% reduced damage, and suffer negative 100% offensive ability accuracy. This signature ability is by far one of the best, if not the best, defensive signature ability in the entire game. It does so much. When glancing hits, this guy can be one of the most brutal characters to take down in the game, and I absolutely love him. If I had him a lot higher up, I would be taking this guy up to rank 5 just for the properties of being used in Alliance Wars on defense. He would be absolutely insane. You've got to think, 44.3% chance. If that goes up more, it's going to be close to almost 100 by the time it's done, I would say. I don't know off the top of my head. I would have to look at some statistics, but if this guy was sitting at 99, you can guarantee I would have him at rank 5 just for Alliance Wars defensive purposes, because he would be a total nightmare to go up against. Now let's move on into my number 4. Coming in at number 4 for me is another of my 99 characters, Black Widow with subtlety. And this is what I was talking about with Ant-Man. Black Widow would absolutely be able to do nothing against an Ant-Man at a really, really high level, just because of the fact that her subtlety is all offensive ability, and he would completely block that. But that does not overshadow the fact that Black Widow's signature ability is completely awesome against characters like Iron Man, Superior Iron Man, Ultron, Spider-Man. Anyone with an ability trigger, a defensive ability trigger, because Black Widow strikes her targets with subtle calculated grace, reducing the chance of triggering their abilities by 100.1%. It's a guaranteed thing. Spider-Man is never going to evade with this character at 99. Superior Iron Man's Arc Overload, Iron Man's Arc Overload, Iron Patriot, War Machine, none of their Arc Overloads are ever going to proc. Ultron is not going to proc a heal. He's not going to be able to evade. She is just absolutely awesome when it comes to that kind of stuff. I love my signature level 99 Black Widow. Let's move on into number 3. So coming in at number 3 for me is Thor. And he is he is going to be my next rank 5. Next rank 5 right here, just because of the simple fact of Ragnarok is such an awesome signature ability. Now, he doesn't make it up any higher on my list than this because really, his signature ability is based off of parry a lot. Because that's where you're going to stack the majority of your armor breaks that do the most damage for Thor is off of parry. So you're really looking at a beneficial property from a mastery as well, and not just the character himself, because the only times he's going to be able to do a stun on his own are off of his special attacks. So him by himself, he's pretty awesome, but you're only going to be getting like one stun stack at a time. And then in that essence, you're only going to be getting one armor break at a time. So that kind of stinks, but overall, stunning the Thunder God infuriates him, increasing his attack by 30% for 4.5 seconds. Additionally, stunning his opponent tears apart enemy armor, reducing it by 104.2%. That's the big key thing. Even with one armor break, 104.2%, you have taken their armor completely off, and you're doing 4.2% damage directly to the character. That is absolutely direct damage to me. And I love Thor for that. Now let's move on into my number 2. Number 2 for me is the guy that I just took up to rank 5, and he has been doing some damage in Alliance Quest for me. I love it. Love my rank 5 Star-Lord now. He is an absolute beast. He helps me get through my path 1 a whole lot easier than I was before. So I am very happy to be able to have 3 rank 5s on my team for Alliance Quest, and Star-Lord being one of them is absolutely insane. Tactician is arguably, and that's why it's at number 2. It sits right at that little teeter point between him and one other character as what would probably be debated as the greatest signature ability in the game. As blows are exchanged, Star-Lord familiarizes with opponents' techniques, increasing attack by up to 48.1% with every 10 of his combo hits, and block proficiency by up to 20% with every 10 of theirs. Now, we don't want to be taking 10 hits. We want to be given 10 hits, and repeatedly. We want to do it repetitively, 10 hits over and over again, because it's going to go up 48.1% every 10 times. And that's what makes his signature ability so awesome. And you couple that on top of the fact that he gets Fury as well. Star-Lord is just an absolute beast in this game. And the biggest reason why is this Tactician signature ability. Let's go ahead and take a look at who notched out Star-Lord as my number 1. And coming in at number 1 for me is Scarlet Witch. I don't know how anybody could really go anything other than Scarlet Witch for the number 1 signature ability. Her signature ability is exactly what makes her. Before that, all she has is a Nullify. Once we go into Veil of Fortune though, whenever a critical hit occurs for either player, there's a 58.1% chance the Scarlet Witch triggers her Chaos Magic, generating 0 to 8 buffs or debuffs. And the debuffs can really throw a hindrance on both characters, in my opinion. But the buffs are absolutely essential. This is what makes Scarlet Witch so freaking amazing that it's not even funny. And the higher level she is, the better she is. I mean, if you've got one that's close to 60 or 80, it's going to be absolutely insane what you're going to be able to do with them. Mine is currently only at 10. but she's still a beast. She's only at level 10 and she is still a beast. 58.1% chance. That's still better than most characters in this game with their percentage chances. So it's going to be a little bit harder to get the critical hits, but if you put her on a critical team, your chances go up exponentially. So this is why Scarlet Witch is absolutely my favorite signature ability character in the game. And I'm hoping to be able to take her up more as time goes on. Only time will tell with that. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. That's going to be it for this one. Now I do want to say too, in this video right now, I am announcing the winner of the $25 gift card from the 4,000 sub special. So hopefully you stuck through the video to find this out. But the winner is Martina Sharon. Now I need you to contact me on here. All you have to do is go to my About section and send me a message. I will be able to verify if you are the person that did enter into the contest. So please do not go out trying to make new accounts with that name, because I will be able to find out if it is this person or not. So thank you so much everyone for entering into the contest. I do appreciate all of your support. We had 94 people who entered into the contest. It's a lot more, it's a lot less than the 4,000 that we have. So hopefully for the next 5,000, there'll be a lot more people involved, a lot more people interested in winning some in-game currency or whatever you want to do with it. But I already know what you want with the Google Play gift card. Thank you for putting that in the comment as well. But you need to message me on here, and then I will give you the code. But alright guys, so that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, comment down in the comment section below who your favorite signature ability in the game is. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time watching the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. And as always guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.